Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In-The-Money Stocks. Today is January 29, 2015. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll start off with the usual S&P 500 E-mini futures, and you'll see that they've been on a roller coaster ride, but they are making some little higher lows here. All in all, futures right now are trading at 1997 per contract. So they're trading higher by about 5.5 points at the moment. We'll see how this all settles in. Traders, once again, I know I'm beating a dead horse every morning. I say the same thing. Watch the dollar yen. The dollar yen this morning is getting a little bit of a lift. Dollar yen moves up, the market moves up. If dollar yen starts to sink and fall lower, that could spell trouble for the overall market indexes like the S&P 500. Now, if we take a look at the NASDAQ futures, you're going to see that they're trading up by about 5 points as well to 41.29 per contract. And there's definitely some big NASDAQ components that are lower this morning, but we'll go over those in a little bit. Either way, it's still a choppy market, and we'll see what today brings. It's never a dull moment. We've got a lot of volatility out here each and every day. A little while ago, we had some economic news where initial jobless claims came in much better than expected. It seemed like it was, I think it was 265,000, so it's a 43,000 plunge from last month, and that's pretty incredible. So even though they say all these shale jobs or all these layoffs are going on in the oil sector in the U.S., it still looks like initial jobless claims are not showing it. So who believes it? Who knows it? Who cares? What we want to do is just trade the market's reaction. Now, you did get a sell-off yesterday after the Federal Reserve, but let's see what's in play today. We're going to start off with Las Vegas Sands. LVS's ticker symbol stock right now is trading at 58.17. It closed at 56.02. I'm going to try to get some gap levels for this one. I think we could play this in the chat room today. So I'm going to try to get some gap levels up for this one. But right now, I really have a hard time thinking this trades back above $60. So right off the bat, I really don't see this getting back above 60. But I will put some gap levels up in the chat room. Next up on my list here is the big one, Alibaba, ticker symbol BABA. The stock right now is trading at 91.41. It's getting hammered to the downside. It closed at 98.45. This is probably the most beloved IPO of all time, and now the stock is really testing its lower range here. So all in all, it hasn't been around that long. It's hard for me to pick up real decent levels. I'm going to say right around 91, maybe 90.50. There should be a fair amount of support if my math is correct. It's a hard stock to really give you a good forecast on, simply because it's only been around since October of 2014, and we don't have a lot of data to work off of. But what I did have, I'm looking at $90, $95, $90, $91. If it dips a little bit, I guess go to 90.50, but there should be a lot of support in that general area if my math is correct. All right, let's take a look at Cirrus Logic. CRUS stock is trading at 27.40, close at 27.55. No harm there. We're going to skip over that one. Let's take a look at good old Facebook this morning. Facebook is trading at 76.05, close at 76.24. I see a lot of support for Facebook right around 74.95 on the daily chart. If that level broke, then the stock could be in for some serious trouble. But right now, Facebook still looks like it's holding firm from what I could tell. So right around the 75 level, 74.95, Facebook still looks fine. Let's take a look at Qualcomm. Qualcomm is getting beaten up this morning. Stock is trading at $66.18. I'm going to have some levels for Qualcomm if it does dip further. So I will put those up in the intraday stock chat room. I'll have some levels if Qualcomm does sell off sharply. We will want to be buyers of that one on the dip. All right, let's take a look here at a few others. Hershey is on my list. I believe I have gap levels for Hershey. Stock is trading at 104. I do have some good levels for Hershey if it does come down a little bit more. That one could be in play as well today, even without a gap play. So keep Hershey's on the radar today. That could be a decent play. EMC, I know, reported earnings. I didn't get the chance to look at it yet. EMC right now is trading at 26.85, closed at 26.60. Stock is very oversold, but you still got to be careful with it here. I don't think there's much to do yet, but it's going to be a stock that's in play today. Another one on the radar, in my opinion, is going to be CTXS, which is Citrix Systems. Stock is trading at 63, closed at 59. That's a good pop. I'm going to give this stock the upside bias to around 64 and a quarter, possibly 64 and a half. So this one does have more upside to go. I like the gap up this morning on Citrix. Let's take a look here at Celgene. CELG is the ticker symbol. Stock's trading at 120, closed at 119 yesterday, so not a big deal there. It's still kind of in its range, but Celgene is a good day trading vehicle, especially after the first hour when it gives you some kind of a pattern or pulls back into certain levels. You do want to keep this one on the radar today. Let's take a look here next at, I think, ConocoPhillips. I think they had numbers. I'm not sure, but a Conoco right now is trading at $63.27, closed at 52.58, so that's a decent little pop. The energy stocks are still very, very vulnerable right now. You got to be careful with them. They're good day trading stocks, but overall, I still think energy stocks still can come under a little bit more pressure, especially the integrated ones like Conoco, Exxon, and Chevron. Today they are holding up, at least Conoco is holding up fine right now, but you still want to be a little bit careful with it. Let's take a look at Baxter. I think Baxter earnings are out. Stock right now is trading at $70.16, so it's no change from yesterday. We'll keep this one on the radar today. Baxter's a stock that I do like to trade quite often when I have a good support level. Right now, I would probably say, just looking at the chart, around 69.60 is a potential support area if it does get there. But again, check the earnings, make sure earnings have come out on that name. Now, there are a lot of other equities here that have a ton of earnings. A lot of big movers today. Another stock that I'm seeing to the upside that's showing really good strength is a company called Mellanox, MLNX, and this is a pretty good gap up. Stock was trading at 43.38. It's now trading at 48.30. I suppose it could get to $50, but if you own this, you already want to put your trailing stop in place. Okay, if you do own it. If you don't own it, I would not be chasing it up here at these levels, but I will give it the upside bias to around $50, 50 and a quarter. Strong stock. It's a stock that's on the thinner side, meaning rarely does it trade a million shares. But again, if you do own it, trail your stop loss. Don't be foolish in this market. This market giveth and it taketh away. A couple of other names that I'm looking at here with some upside this morning. One is Harman, ticker symbol HAR. That's a pretty good pop for Harman. Stock closed at 101 and a penny. It is now trading at 112.50. Harman's a strong gap up. Let this thing run if you own it. If you don't own it, it's hard to chase it up here. But again, we'll watch it intraday for pattern. But that's a great move for Harman this morning. That's actually a pretty strong gap up too. So we'll see if it can continue to push. I was looking at some bank stocks earlier, and I did notice that Deutsche Bank was trading positive. So this stock's trading at 29.14, closed at 27.93. That's something to keep on the radar today. If these European bank stocks start to catch bids, that could be talking to us a little bit. But right now, I'm not going to make too much out of it. All right, let's go over to the gold market. Gold is getting hit a little bit today. It's down $15 to $1,272 an ounce. We've been talking about gold hitting very, very good resistance levels on the daily chart. Most of the in-the-money stocks members know that, and we've been waiting for this thing to pull back, and we're getting a little bit more of a pullback today. The GLD right now is trading at $122.17. It closed at 123.42 yesterday. So decent little fall there for GLD. We'll let it play out. There's nothing really to do here. We'll see how far gold needs to pull back, but it does need to consolidate before going higher, as it did hit the in-the-money stocks max move. Let's take a look at crude oil. Crude oil is only up 12 cents to $44.57 a barrel. I don't want to make much out of oil. There's not much to say. It has not found the bottom yet. It's still drifting around these same levels in a choppy fashion. So again, there's nothing definitive in the crude oil market at this point in time. But we do have lots of stocks out here on the radar. Most important thing a trader could do today, keep an eye on dollar yen. Okay? If the relationship breaks apart, I'll let you know, but right now it's still very much intact. As dollar yen goes up, so do the spiders or the S&P futures. As the dollar yen goes down, so does the spiders and the S&P futures. So that's the way it works. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll trade it one way or the other. If we could find definitive levels, we always let you know in the chat room as well. All right, if anybody has not done it yet, come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the Intraday Stock Chat. We have plenty of action. Yesterday, I believe we had about 4 or 5 trades in there, all winners. Come on over. We're cleaning up over there. You'll see everything that we do. Plus, it'll keep you out of trouble if you're looking to enter bad trades or you're looking to get into something that maybe you shouldn't. You could always ask us about it, and we'll be happy to give you our opinion on it. So that helps keep traders out of bad trades as well. So come on over to the Intraday Stock Chat. Take a 7-day free trial. See what it's all about. I think you'll be happily impressed. All right, so looking at the futures right now, futures are still up 6.25 points. We'll see where this market goes. Again, it's one of those seesaw markets. We've been in ranges, and now we're entering toward the low end of the range. We'll see if the markets can stabilize here at these lows. But either way, it's going to be another pretty interesting and volatile session. We should get lots of whips, and whips and volatility means opportunity in the day trading world. With that being said, have a great trading day, everyone. See you on the charts.